If you've been on the Steam store lately, you've probably seen all the games on sale for the 2018 Halloween sale from the 29th of October to the 1st of November. However, you might not know what to get. If you've got some money burning a hole in your pocket and want a good spooky experience for Halloween, you're in luck because here's a list of the top 10 highest rated games on sale in the Steam 2018 Halloween sale. Number 10. Limbo. With an already amazing score of 91.90% consisting of 29,000 positive and 1,900 negative reviews, Limbo is an amazing, dark, atmospheric 2D horror adventure game with a linear story, limiting the replayability sadly. Being one of the company's biggest indie games, it's got a surprisingly good playtime of around 6 to 10 hours, with some ranging down to just under 3 hours. If you're interested in a really good short indie horror game, then you need to give Limbo a look. It's currently 80% off for only $1.99 USD, so it's cheap enough to play, enjoy, and complete without having massive buyer's regret if you didn't enjoy the experience. Number 9. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. With a score of 92.22% consisting of 19,190 positive and 1,100 negative ratings, Amnesia: The Dark Descent is a game from back in September 2010, revamped with a new hard mode for those players wanting a more tense playthrough this time round. If you're anything like me, then you've probably watched PewDiePie or someone similar play through the Amnesia games, and if you want to revisit spooky memories and live the experience yourself, then now is the perfect time to grab it for only $3.99 USD, which is 80% off its full price. Number 8. Franbo. With a rating of 92.54% consisting of 4,000 positive and 170 negative ratings, Franbo is an obscure indie game you've probably only seen and brushed past. It was released back in August of 2015. Featuring a twisted and bizarre story, it has a great soundtrack with great creepy 2D artwork. Some of you may be more familiar with the game on iOS and Android, but now you can experience it on your personal computer for a really low price. If you're into short, scary indie games, then make sure to check this out. It's currently $3.74, which is 75% off its full price. Number 7. Inside. With a rating of 93.06% consisting of 18,000 positive and 870 negative ratings, Inside is a horror indie game sporting amazing side-on platforming and vibes similar to that of Limbo. Because you guessed it, it's created by Playdead, the same people who created Limbo. It was released back in July of 2016. If you've ever played Limbo, then you're sure to enjoy the spooky atmosphere of Inside. With just under 4 hours of average playtime, it's a short, sweet game that you can cop for only $8.99, which is 55% off its original price. Number 6. SOMA. With a rating of 93.24% consisting of 14,500 positive and 640 negative ratings, SOMA is an FPS sci-fi horror game from the creators of Amnesia: The Dark Descent, Frictional Games. It was released back in September of 2015, with an average playtime of around 10 hours. You'll be completely immersed in a world they've created. With Amnesia to practice creating an amazing horror atmosphere, you know you won't be let down with SOMA. It's currently 80% off and is only $5.99. Number 5. Detention. With a rating of 93.53% consisting of 6,700 positive and 220 negative ratings, Detention is an obscure indie atmospheric horror game set in 1960s Taiwan under martial law. With a more recent release date of January 2017, it's just under 2 years old. It's a game you probably haven't heard of, but if you're interested in adventures and reading, then you'll probably enjoy the experience. It's similar to Limbo in its 2D side-scroller platformer playstyle, except it's a point-and-click experience. If you're keen on hiding from monsters and unraveling mysteries, then you can pick it up for only $4.79, which is 60% off its original price. Number 4. Crypt of the NECRODANCER. With a rating of 93.98% consisting of 13,400 positive and 470 negative ratings, Crypt of the NECRODANCER is a 2D hardcore roguelike rhythm game where you can play to the beat of your own MP3 music collection or the game's soundtrack. It was released way back in April of 2015, with playtime ranging from 15 hours to way over 100 hours, with an average of around maybe 40. This game has a lot of replayability based around the size of your music collection. The more music you have, the more unique experiences you can have. If you're interested in roguelikes, then you might fancy playing along with your favorite music in unique dungeons. It's currently 80% off and you can cop it for $2.99. Number 3. The Room 2. With a rating of 94.37% consisting of 6,300 positive and 144 negative ratings, The Room 2 is similar to Franbo because you've probably seen it around the Android and iOS app stores around its release date in roughly July 2016. It's a good hidden object point-and-click game, sporting better graphics, more puzzles, and better storytelling than The Room, the game that came before it. It's a good place to start if you're interested in games like this. It's currently 75% off for only $1.24. Number 2. Don't Starve Together. With a rating of 94.83% consisting of 92,700 positive and 3,500 negative ratings, it's a massive jump up from the previous games on the list ratings-wise. This is a game you're probably already more than familiar with judging by the amount of streamers and YouTubers that have covered the game since its release. It's a top-down 2D adventure survival game in a randomly generated world. It's Don't Starve with the added possibilities of playing it with your friends and surviving together online. Even though it's a multiplayer expansion to the main game, Klei Entertainment has made it playable without needing to own the main game, meaning you can save cash by copying the multiplayer copy of the game only. It's currently 60% off for only $5.99. Number 1. Left 4 Dead 2. Coming out of seemingly nowhere with a rating of 95.68% consisting of over 232,000 positive and only 7,600 negative ratings. It completely blows all of the other games on this list out of the water ratings-wise. It's had tons of time to build up steam in that regard as it was released way back in November of 2009. It's pushing its 10-year anniversary, but it's still an amazing source engine-based experience that you'll be able to play and mod the heck out of with your friends. It's probably one of the most widely known zombie games with an amazing story behind it. Created by Valve in its golden days of creating games, it's an experience that you need to have. Maybe you're into playing it yourself or completing the game with some of your friends. It's worth playing to its fullest extent. I've played and completed the game over about 3 times and it's still fun to play with friends, especially if you add more to the game by installing some amazing or just straight up funny and crazy mods from the Steam Workshop. There is still a massive community behind it, hosting custom servers with many mods, though it's been expanding and contracting over many years since the game came out. Running on the Source engine, you can run it and customize it to just about your heart's content to run almost anything. Currently, it's 80% off for only $1.99. So, with many great titles on this list, why not cop some for yourself? Head over to the Steam store and either search for the games that caught your fancy or hit the Halloween banner and check out the rest of the games on sale if you're interested. Don't Starve Together, Detention, and Franbo have this sale setting all-time highs for the highest discount in their histories respectively. So if you've been holding back for a sale, then maybe now's the time to go out and pick them up, because they might not be cheaper than this for quite a while. If you're interested in more amazing top 10 lists, then make sure to check out the rest of the videos on my channel and subscribe. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and if you feel some more games should have taken their place on this list, then make sure to tell us in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Overrated, over and out.